Hi guys, my name is Medintseva and you are on my crochet channel. We continue to crochet this beautiful olive dragon. In this video we will make the head. You will find links to other parts in the description under the video. There you will also find links to my Instagram and Etsy shop. In the Medintseva toys shop you can buy masterclasses in PDF format. I also want to say that I'm always happy with your likes and comments. Don't forget and share with each other positivity and pleasant things. I share with you cool masterclasses and you give me feedback in the form of likes and comments. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then be sure to subscribe. Put a bell so as not to miss new videos. Be sure to go to the video tab. There you will find many cool and most importantly, simple masterclasses on crocheting toys. I'm sure that you will really like them. We start crocheting the head as usual. We make a loop, then 2 chain stitches, and in the first chain stitch we make 6 single crochets. In the second row we make 6 increases. In each stitch 2 single crochets. At the end of the row there will be 12 single crochets. The second row is ready. In the third row we make 12 increases. We also make 2 single crochets in each stitch. At the end of the row there will be 24 single crochets. The third row is done. Be sure to turn it to the right side. In the fourth row we make 1 single crochet and 1 increase and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 12 times. At the end of the row there will be 36 single crochets. From the 5th to the 9th row inclusive, we make 36 single crochets in each row. These rows are done up to the 9th row inclusive. As I said, the crocheting is turned to the right side. In the 10th row we make 7 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 4 times. At the end of the row there will be 32 single crochets. The 10th row is done. In the 11th row we make 10 increases in a row at the beginning of the row. We make 2 single crochets in each stitch. You can make 1 single crochet and put a marker to mark the beginning of the row. In the same stitch we make the second single crochet. This is the first increase. This is the second increase. This is the third increase. The fourth increase. The fifth increase. The 6th increase, the 7th increase, the 8th increase, the 9th increase, and the 10th increase. 10 increases at the beginning of the row are done, and we need to make 22 single crochets until the end of the row. Thus, there will be 42 single crochets in a row. The 11th row is done. In the 12th row, we make 6 increases at the beginning of the row. This is the first increase, the second increase, the third increase, the fourth increase, the 5th increase, and the 6th increase. Now we make 8 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we make 6 increases again. This is the first increase, the second increase, the third increase, the fourth increase, the fifth increase, and the sixth increase. The increases are done, and until the end of the row we make 22 single crochets. From this side it should look like this. It turned out to be a kind of wave. We will insert the eyes into these places later. The 12th row is done. I'm showing you from all sides. In the 13th row we make 8 single crochets and 1 increase, and do this until the end of the row. We repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 60 single crochets. The 13th row is done. This is what the future dragon's head looks like now. I always show you the result at each stage. In the 14th row we make 6 single crochets at the beginning of the row. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we make 6 increases. This is the first increase, the second increase, this is the third increase, the fourth increase, the fifth increase, the sixth increase. 6 increases are done. Now we need to make 12 slip stitches. Please note, we are not making single crochets, but slip stitches. We insert the hook into the stitch, grab the working thread, and immediately pull the thread through the loop. This is the first slip stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is what the slip stitches look like. Now we make 6 increases again. This is the first increase, the second increase, the third increase, the fourth increase, the fifth increase, the sixth increase. I started making the 7th increase and realized that I had gotten too fast. I think I made 5 increases after I unraveled 1 extra increase. This is the 6th increase. And we make 30 single crochets until the end of the row. We simply make 1 single crochet in each stitch until the end of the row. This is what the dragon's head looks like now. At the end of the row there will be 72 single crochets. The 14th row is completely done. In this part in the head, we are now making some kind of bulges or bumps. So do not be afraid of how our crocheting looks at this stage. Later we will add filler to the head and form the desired shapes of the head. The next row is the 15th row. In the 15th row, we make 18 single crochets at the beginning of the row. After the first single crochet, you can move the marker to mark the beginning of the row. We continue further. This is the second single crochet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We have reached the place where we made slip stitches. Now again we need to make 12 slip stitches. This is the first slip stitch, 2, this is the third slip stitch, 4. It's important to be very careful here and not to skip stitches. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the last 12th slip stitch. Done. And to the end of the row we make 42 single crochets. In the row the number of stitches remains unchanged, just as it was, that is 72 single crochets. In the 16th row we make 72 single crochets. We finish this row and the next one ourselves. These rows are done. This is how the dragon's head should look now. This is the view from the side of the muzzle. This is from the inside. In the 17th row we make 18 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Eighteen single crochets at the beginning of the row are done. Now we need to make 14 slip stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. 14 slip stitches are done, and to the end of the row we finished 40 single crochets. And then we crochet the next row without changes. In the 18th row we make 72 single crochets. It's done. This is what the head looks like from the bottom. This is the top of the head. This is where the eyes will be. This is the area between the eyes. We crochet such a textured pattern. You can see this thing where we make a row of slip stitches and then just single crochets. And this is the beauty we get. Our next row is number 19. In the 19th row we make 18 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Then 14 slip stitches. And 40 single crochets to the end of the row. In the 20th row we make 72 single crochets. That is, we repeat one more time what we just crocheted. These two rows are done. This is already the beauty we get. I'm showing you from all sides. In the 21st row, we make 20 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Then make 12 slip stitches and 40 single crochets to the end of the row. And in the next 22nd row, we simply make 72 single crochets. These 2 rows are done. This is how the future dragon's head looks now. In the 23rd row, we make 20 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Then we make 12 slip stitches and finish 40 single crochets to the end of the row. In the 24th row, we make 72 single crochets. These 2 rows are also done. This is what the dragon's head looks like now. In the 25th row, we make 20 single crochets at the beginning of the row. Here are 12 slip stitches and finish 40 single crochets to the end of the row. In the 26th row, we make 72 single crochets. In the 27th row, we repeat what we did before. In the 27th row, we make 20 single crochets, 12 slip stitches and 40 single crochets to the end of the row. In the 28th row, we make 72 single crochets. These rows are done and I have already tried to insert the eyes. I have roughly figured out where to insert the eyes. Now I will tell you where we insert the eyes. This is the beautiful dragon head I got. I hope you got the same beauty. Here, above the eyes, we have a beautiful textured pattern. It all looks really nice. I can't wait to finish this olive dragon. We insert the eyes between the 11th and 12th rows. In the 11th row, we made 10 increases at the beginning of the row. Here, in this part, in the area of the eyes, we made 10 increases. In the 12th row, we made 6 increases at the beginning, then we simply made 8 single crochets and again 6 increases. We need to find this place. For me, this place is between the fingers. Here on the right, at the beginning of the row, we had 6 increases, and on the left, another 6 increases. We find these places. The eyes are inserted between the 11th and 12th rows in the middle of 6 increases. We count 3 increases and insert the first eye. Here, after the inserted hook, there are also 3 increases. Here I'm showing these 6 increases. We skip 1, 2, 3 increases and insert the eye. And then there is 3 more increases. I also insert the first eye. This is the left eye of the dragon. Now, to find a place for the second eye, we skip 8 single crochets. We reach the next 6 increases. Here are the beginning of these 6 increases. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We skip 3 increases again. I count 1, 2, 3. Insert the second eye, this is the right eye. And there are 3 increases left. This is how we should insert the eyes. I insert the second eye and I will show you the result. The eyes are inserted. Look what we got. Fasten the eyes from the inside and continue crocheting the head further. The eyes are fastened from the inside. This is how the head looks now, from the front and from the side. In the 29th row, we make 10 single crochets and 1 decrease. and so on until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 66 single crochets. The 29th row is done. The next row is the 30th row. In the 30th row, we make 9 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 60 single crochets. This row is done. In the 31st row, we make 8 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 54 single crochets. This row is done. In the 32nd row, we make 7 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 48 single crochets. This row is done. This is how the dragon's head should look now. In the 33rd row, we make 6 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 42 single crochets. This row is also done. In the 34th row, we make 5 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 36 single crochets. This row is done. This is what the dragon's head looks like now. At this stage, you can add filler. In the 35th row, we make 4 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 30 single crochets. This row is done. A little filler has been added to the head. In the 36th row, we make 3 single crochets and 1 decrease and do this until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 24 single crochets. This row is ready. Add filler to the head. After that, crochet the combination in the 37th row, 2 single crochets and 1 decrease. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 18 single crochets. I'll show you what we got. The 37th row is done and the filler is added. When adding the filler, be sure to distribute it well inside in all parts of the head. The shape of the head and the final appearance of the toy will depend on how the filler is distributed. Remember, here above the eyes we crocheted peculiar bulges. Later, when the head is finished, we will sew these 2 bulges a little and make these beautiful things. But now we need to add and distribute the filler correctly. The look of the head will depend on this. In general, we have 2 more rows to do. In the 38th row, we make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease, and so on until the end of the row. Repeat the combination 6 times. At the end of the row there will be 12 single crochets. And the last, 39th row, we finished with decreases. We make as many decreases as it takes to close the hole. We make 6 or maybe 7 decreases. There should be no hole left, so we just finish with decreases. After that, the main part of the head will be ready. After that, we will do the design of the head. We will make eyebrows above the eyes, nostrils. We will design all these elements and it will be beautiful. The head is completely ready. I'm showing you from all sides. This is how the crocheting is finished. At the end, a slip stitch is made and the thread is hidden inside. Pay attention to the shape of the head. Yours should have the same shape. Now let's form these beautiful bulges on the sides of the head. Now I will tell and show you how they are made. We need to grab the fabric above the eye, squeeze it, stitch it to form a bulge or growth. Form a bulge or growth. In the finished dragon, the width of this bulge is 8 stitches. This is the approximate width. I counted for you so that there was a reference point. We insert the needle at eye level from the bottom and pull the needle out at the top. I count and I get 10 stitches. Therefore, you can do 8, you can 10 stitches. Leave the thread. Through one stitch, we will pull the needle with the thread back and forth. Here we hold one end and carefully pull the second end of the thread to tighten the fabric and form a bulge. Here, too, we hold the end that we left at the beginning, just like that. We stitch and tighten the thread a little and immediately we get beauty. Again, we insert the needle through one stitch and pull down. Again, tighten the thread. Here you can insert the needle through one or even 2 stitches. There is no point in calculating everything down to each stitch. I'm simply showing you the principle. Everyone does it as you see fit. The main thing is that it looks good. We tighten the thread all the time. This is how our bulge on the head is formed. Let's continue further. See how beautiful it turns out. Again, we insert the needle through one stitch and pull it out from the top. There is nothing more to comment on here. Just repeat after me. Closer to the back of the head, this bulge should narrow a little, so you need to pull the needle through fewer stitches. This is me estimating how long to make it. The length of this bulge is approximately 15 or 16 rows. I think this will be enough. See how the head has been transformed thanks to this element. The bulge is made on this side, so we pull the thread to the other side. If you suddenly don't like something, later you can always finish it. We pull the thread to the other side. If this thread is enough, then we continue making the second bulge with this thread. If the thread ends, then we take a new thread. The needle is short for such a large head, so we have to pull the thread through in several steps. We pull the needle with the thread in the right place and check that everything is even and symmetrical. I check that the bulges are symmetrical and in the same place. I need to pull the needle one stitch forward. We do the same on this side. We pull the thread back and forth, tighten the thread to form a bulge. Several rows of the bulge are made and we check again what we get. The most important thing is that everything is even and symmetrical. We finish on our own. This is what I got, and if everything suits you, then we pull the needle and thread to our first end of the thread. I did not have enough of the first thread, so I had to attach another thread. We need to pull the needle and thread into the same stitch with the first end of the thread. Tie these threads together in a knot and hide them inside. I don't need such long ends of the thread, so we cut off the excess. Take the hook, insert it into the same stitch, grab the threads and hide them inside. The threads are hidden. Here is such a beautiful dragon head. You can see that the bumps are perfectly symmetrical. I show you the head from all sides. Continued in the next part. See you soon.